Welcome to our Real Tip video on property value. I'm here with Greg McDonald. He is a real estate appraiser with Sage Appraisals, and he's going to go through some of the do's and don'ts when it comes to home upgrades, how they determine home value, and what you can tell your clients to do to help them sell their place. So Greg, let's start off really simple. What do you guys look at when you're kind of determining a value? What are the factors that go into that?
Well, the short answer is that we look at everything that contributes to or detracts from market value, with some exceptions. We're not up on the roof checking the shingles, but we do look at them from grade level. We're not testing the load-bearing capacity of the soil, but we are looking for cracks in the foundation wall. And we spend about 30 to 60 minutes inside a home, and we're looking at everything ranging from location to the style of the house, the size of the house, age and condition. We're looking for extra features like fireplaces, upgraded features like stainless steel and granite in the kitchen, and then also items of deferred maintenance or recent improvements.
What are some trends that you're seeing right now in the industry that are upping home value?
Sure. So we're seeing an increase in smart home technology. We're also seeing an increased demand in terms of energy efficient features. People are conscious about the ecological footprint that they're creating, so we're seeing an increase in that.
So are you seeing any trends right now that, 5 years down the road, they're going to be something that when somebody sees in a house, it's actually going to reduce the value of the home?
Sure. Yeah, trends change over time, and a good example would be the jetted tub. That seems to be phasing out, and we're seeing more of the walk-in showers. Skylights used to be popular. We used to see some bold colors in the past, but now we're seeing more muted colors.
Okay, Greg, so let's talk about some upgrades that people do make that see a good return on investment. What can people do within their house to renovate to really boost that value and see that investment?
Sure. So really this is a question about depreciation, which can be simply defined as a loss in value from any source. Kitchens and bathrooms, those are an area of high impact. If we have the laminate countertops in there, they're probably old and chipped and they got scratch marks in them. So they are items of deferred maintenance and need to be replaced, right? But you could replace them with another form of laminate, or you could bump it up and go to granite or some other type of solid surface. And it really depends on what the standard is for the area. Basement development is pretty expensive. In new home construction, it's about $50 a square foot plus another $5,000 for the bathroom. So that can be very expensive. But on the resale market, the recapture rate is 60 to 70%. So you'd be better off buying a home that had that finished basement rather than having to do it yourself. I think for people who are, say, on a budget, you want to focus on the low-cost, high-impact items, and starting by decluttering. I think prospective purchasers, when they come in and they see a property that's cluttered, they don't feel comfortable. It doesn't feel like home to them. And if a property is open, it feels bigger. They can visualize their furniture in there better. So absolutely, there's a big difference, I think, between a cluttered property and one that has been, thinned out a bit.
Stay tuned for the second part of our Real Tip video series on property value coming next week.